Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Quick Sip. It's been a long time since we have talked to each other, and I don't feel like switching on the camera to look at my face or for you to look at my face. So I'm here switching on the mic to talk to you. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's brief because today's topic is a little bit spicy, a little bit sensitive, but something's worth to talk about. Before we start, a big shout out to our main sponsor, Luxury Scent Asia. They are the brand behind some of the most luxurious hotel-inspired scents in Singapore, using natural, long-lasting essential oils that turns any home into a relaxing 5-star escape. Whether you want calm, clarity, or just beautiful everyday vibe, their scents elevates the moment. Or, like me, bring out the scent and a cup of coffee. Well, thank you Luxury Scent Asia for powering today's episode. So, are you ready with your cup of coffee? Now on with the show. Recently, there was this big online drama on Thread. I do not know whether you got Thread. So, it's about this Malay or Indonesian girl who wore a kimono while wearing the hijab, and boom, the comment section exploded. And some people, commenters were supportive, but some were angry lah. So today, let's unpack calmly, respectfully, and hopefully help everyone understand what's actually happening right here. So the story, what happened? A young Malay Indonesian Muslim woman, super excited indeed, went for what it looks like a Japanese cultural event, which I read through the threads lah, the comment section lah. She wore a beautiful kimono, not just randomly. This wasn't even cosplay, you know. This wasn't like I found something on Carousel I want to wear and you see lah, nice or not. Nope. It was done with a Japanese kimono teacher. That's what she mentioned. Meaning, the style was selected properly, the knot, the layers, all guided by the shifu or the master or the teacher. It was part of a cultural activity, and she explained respectfully that she loves Japanese culture. She learned it from the Japanese teacher, and she still keeps her belief close to her heart. And of course, she's Muslim lah. Pretty wholesome, right? But there are some comments that came in like, hey, don't wear traditional clothes if you cannot respect how it should be done. And the biggest one yet, if you respect Japanese tradition or culture, take off your hijab. Wow. This is where things got heated. That's where cultural misunderstanding, religion, and online attitudes all crash into each other. So, let's be real. Cultural clothing is emotional. A kimono is not just fabric. A baju kurung is not just fabric. A sari is not just fabric. These things carry identity, history, ancestors with pride. So, when someone, especially someone from a different cultural religious background, wear it in a different way. But if you look at it from my point of view, she doesn't actually change it, wear it disrespectfully, even when there is no bad intention in her photos. But here's the twist. Not all Japanese people are angry. In fact, most Japanese people that commented on Thread, commenting on the comment section itself, are extremely welcoming. When tourists try their traditional clothes, walking around Kyoto, you will see Western tourists wearing kimono, locals helping them tying it, and everyone smiling, taking photo like me. Me and my wife, we went there like 2-3 years ago. We went to Kyoto for this tea ceremony that you have to wear kimono, very beautiful kimono, and it was nicely done. The person actually wore it for us, tied the knots, everything, and yeah, it was very nice. Like taking photos, attending the tea ceremony, how to make the matcha tea. You swirled it on the bowl. You have to like you have to actually showcase the sound while you drink the matcha tea. Okay, so but the internet, let me get back to perspective. But the internet is a different world. Online, one loud angry person can shape the whole narrative. And this is what I mean. Let's break it down calmly. There is nothing offensive about wearing a hijab with kimono when it's done respectfully, especially with someone guiding the process. Historically, kimono is worn with exposed neck and certain hairstyle, yes, for sure. But historically also, Japanese, what I mean is the country itself, Japan, didn't have any Muslim women. So of course, hijab wasn't part of the traditional set. But today's world is different. Cultural exchange happens. People travel. People want to learn. People want to adapt. People see something new to them, something alien, like, hey, I want to try. I want to experience it. And Japanese culture itself is evolving. You see, fashion designers mixing kimonos with modern styles. Tourists wearing inner shirts and leggings. Even kids wearing sneakers with kimono. Nobody says anything. But why doesn't hijab suddenly becomes the line? So where is the line drawn? Because hijab is not just fashion. It's religion. Know the difference, guys, between culture and religion. And when religion enter culture, emotions get charged, you know. But the simple truth for the matter is that a Muslim woman wearing hijab is not disrespecting the kimono. She just adding her own layers of modesty, just like she would in any other outfit. It's not because the kimono she has to wear a hijab. She wants to be like extra special with the clothing. No. In any clothing, she would wear the hijab. Same like my wife. We went there, we wore the kimono. We still have to wear. We still have to don the hijab. It's religion. Religion is religion. I'm sorry for this short outburst, but it has to be put out. If this exact girl walks in Japan wearing that kimono with that teacher beside her, would a Japanese auntie attack her? Most likely not. But online, where there's so many heroes online, online warriors, keyboard warriors out there, people will say things would never say face to face. Why? Because online, number 1, no consequences. Number 2, no empathy. Number 3, no tone. Number 4, no human connection. You are just a profile picture and a comment box. Online also, people get triggered faster. People assume the worst. People forget to think before typing. And sometimes people use culture and excuse to release their own internal frustration and conflicts or biasness. And one more thing. Why do locals hate tourists? Okay, this is not like I'm targeting one country. This is not just about a Japan issue. It happens in many countries. Locals sometimes feel, even in Singapore, in Malaysia, in any other part of the country, locals sometimes feel that their culture has been commercialized. Their identity has been copied. Their tradition are getting modified for tourism. Their heritage is treated like costume. I know it's emotional, but the solution is not attacking tourists. Tourists are not the problem. Tourism actually helps preserve tradition. It helps culture to stay alive. It encourages exchange, understanding and bond friendships. The problem is understanding, not malice. The problem is understanding. So the question with the hijab, let's be honest. The biggest comment people made was, take off your hijab if you respect the kimono. Let's pause for a bit. Let that sink in. Take off your hijab if you respect the kimono. That is not respect. That is asking someone to abandon their faith. Wearing a kimono is a cultural thing. Wearing a hijab, it's religious. Know the difference. These two are not enemies. And the respect goes both ways. A Muslim woman respects Japanese culture by wearing it properly. Japan respects her beliefs by not forcing her to remove the hijab. That is mutual respect. That is cultural harmony. But this all or nothing mentality that some commenters have has to stop. At the end of the day, this whole drama shows us one thing. One thing's for sure, people need to have more understanding, more context, more compassion, and less keyboard warrior energy. If someone is intentionally disrespecting culture, okay, call it out. If you see something that amiss in a photo, in a video, maybe they are doing some rude, provocative move, dancing on when they dress like they wear sari or they wear the baju kurung, call it out. It's okay. But if someone is genuinely learning, guided by locals, appreciating the culture, then maybe, just maybe, we should encourage that instead of attacking it. The world becomes better when we learn from each other, from one another, not fighting over differences. So, guys, that is today's sip. It's a bit heavy, it's a bit thoughtful, but it's important. If you enjoy this conversation, share it with someone who needs a calmer perspective on cultural issues. And if you're wearing a kimono, baju kurung, sari, hanbok, or whatever it is, just wear it with respect and keep your values close. Thanks for listening.
You've been watching and listening to the Quick Sip Podcast, hosted by Harry, available on Spotify and YouTube Podcast. Subscribe, like, and follow all our social media networks.